Welcome to Let's Talk right here on Immaculate Television. This is still the Early Rise program, but this is the Let's Talk segment. My name is Fentulo and I'm with
Oma.
Together. Welcome to Let's Talk.
Welcome to Let's Talk.
Alright, so on Let's Talk today, we are going to be talking about an important topic, teenage pregnancy.
Very important.
And now we are going to come down to our level, the female level, the wee level. So each and every one of us can relate with it. So even if you're aspiring to get married, and so that you know how to treat your future daughter, including even the men, so really, to keep it in their pants. Yes, we need to tell them. All right, what do you understand by teenage pregnancy? Oma, please usher them in.
Teenage pregnancy basically is a girl child getting pregnant between the ages of 13 to 18.
Okay.
Or let me say 13 to 17 basically. And I can say it's most rampant in the north because of their culture and tradition. They get to embrace this because they get to marry up their children, their girl child, at a very tender age. And also it's paramount amongst us in the Western world now because lots of girl childs are influenced negatively in a very tender age due to lack of sex education and also poverty. Have you noticed that the rate at which teen gets pregnant is more populated in the slums?
True. I guess due to lack of education and you know, when you're sending your child on the street, when you're sending your child on the street to go and walk, she meets the wrong people, and sometimes even if she's a good girl, but the people that are buying from her when you're living in those slums
force themselves on her and everything. So
and there's nothing she will
poverty
do.
Actually brings about teenage pregnancy, and also separation of homes.
Yes.
When the father is in Abuja and then the mother is Castina, so the child gets to lie, oh, I'm going to meet dad. And then because the parents are not in communication, they're not talking, the mom won't be able to call the dad to confirm if the daughter is already with him.
Very true.
So this might tend to allow the girl to stray away, maybe to go and hang out with her friends, and there she might meet the bad peer pressure and the bad friends who would influence her negatively to engage in certain things that would lead her to get pregnant at a very tender age, and leading her to drop out from school and so many other negative factors.
I think another one is lack of sex education. Now we live in a society, or we live in a world whereby everybody advances day by day.
Yes.
When you see a child of 4-year-old handling technology, you be like, what? I don't even know how to do. Like they would teach you how to do it. And on the internet, we have the negative aspect, we have the positive aspect, we have the ones that would encourage you to be a better person, we have the ones that would debar you from achieving that purpose you want to achieve in life. So you as a parent, your duty to the child is to be able to give proper sex education. The school would not do that for you. They could only go a certain way. They won't do they won't go all the way because it's not really their job. But when you as a parent, you say, okay, you think that, oh, I don't want to be raw with my child. I don't want, maybe if I tell her, I'm trying to open her imagination into things that are supposed to be or things that are not supposed to be. You know, we parents, we try to say stuff like that because we're like, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. So people just try to feel like if they do that, the child will not end up going the bad wayward. But what they don't know is, what you don't teach your child in the house, somebody else will teach the child, and it will not be in a way you want the child to know. The child will even learn the hard way. And also in this sex education stuff, when you want to teach the child, tell the child the plain truth.
Yes.
You remember those times when we were growing up, when they'll tell you, if a man touches you,
you get pregnant.
You get pregnant. If a man says, how are you get pregnant. Those stuffs don't work anymore. It might have worked in some person's generation, but in this 21st century, it doesn't work. Because by the time a guy mistakenly touches her, she cries and she sees that she doesn't get pregnant. She'll be like, maybe mom is lying. Maybe I can go all the way. Then when you confront the child, like, mommy, I thought you said when a child touches me, and when a guy touches me, I get pregnant. Why did I get pregnant? And you didn't tell me about the main one. Who would you blame?
Actually, even going to parents should actually know how to safeguard their children. What they watch, the television, and also what they read. And I don't advise parents to allow their children have their own personal televisions and their decoders in their rooms.
Well, they could, but there's this parental
guidance that you can use, and then the code, there's this parental control. Because when a child gets exposed to certain social media platforms and because the TV and the media carries a lot of things. The child gets to practice them. Children want to practice what they see, not only what they hear. So you as a parent, you have the total role to guide your child against such things, and also embrace your child. Let your child be able to talk to you on any topic at all. So many children are scared of their parents. They see their parents as small gods. They are not able to communicate directly with their parents, and this is a big challenge in our African world today. Some children cannot even sit down with their parents on the same chair. They are so scared. So you as a parent, try and open up your heart to your child. No matter how stupid he or she sounds when she's trying to express herself or tell you things,
give the child an avenue.
Listen, because you don't know when that thing might pop up. You don't know when she might be wanting to tell you that one uncle touched me, or one uncle said this. So always try and listen. And also, as she said before, sex education. Educate your child. Nobody can educate a child as much as you would educate your child, because your child sees you as an hero. You have this mother figure, you have this perfection figure in your child's life. So anything you say to your child, the child believes. So always try and educate your child, and avoid. I think pornography should even be eradicated.
No, you should not even work with it. And speaking about parents, I think when you have total control of your child's behavior, the way your child relates, also knowing your child's friends.
Yes.
If you're a parent that you're always very busy, you do a 7 to 10 job. I mean, you go to work 7 a.m., you leave the house 7 a.m., you come back 10 p.m. when they're already asleep. You have no time to go through their assignment. You have no time to check on them when they're in school. You have no time to even tell them what is going on in your life. There is no time at all. How would you be able to get involved in your child's life? Now, if you know the kind of friends your children play with, you'll be able to understand the level they would go and the kind of play they would engage in. If your child is fortunate to play with people of their age, of the same educational background or cultural background, then your mind might be at peace to a certain extent, because you know the kind of people your children are playing. Oh, the father is a pastor, the child is very good natured child. You understand those kind of things. But if you don't care about your child's friends, you don't care who she relates with, those kind of things usually have lots of disadvantages, because the child might get mixed with the wrong crowd and get wrong advice, and at the end she would blame you because you were not there to support her. And this is to the children. You know, some people, there's something they used to say. I'm about to go to Yoruba level, but sorry, I'm a Yoruba girl. But they say, now let me say this in English. When the parents teach you, the child will teach herself. Do you understand? Now there's a limit the parents will go to teach you. But at some point we have instances whereby children get to just not be, they try to not listen. We have the stubborn ones, so to speak. So you as a teenager coming up, you need to be able to know that your parents know the right thing for you. They are not trying to impose on you. They're trying to guide you in the right path. So your duty as a child is to listen to your parents and follow the right path, because at a certain stage in your life, you know what is right from what is wrong.
Yes, basically, as you said, a child should always know what is right from what is wrong, and your conscience is your biggest police.
No
matter what you're doing, if you know it's wrong, your conscience will keep on pricking you, so avoid doing what is wrong. And if you have any question you want to ask, feel free to ask anybody. You have counselors in school. You feel you have questions about your emotions and your sexuality, open up to anybody, and not anybody, sorry, open up to your parents, open up to your counselors, open up to your doctor, your pastor, and I'm sure they will give you good advice. Don't stray away, because you getting pregnant as a teen, you get a lot of things to lose, because you drop out of school, no financial support, and then you would not be
discrimination. People will
be discriminated. So try and avoid teenage pregnancy, because you get to cut your life short. Once you're pregnant at an early stage, trust me, you get to get
because your life will be cut short. The money they're supposed to spend on your education is spent on the finances of your newborn child. And one thing concerning parents, please avoid sending your children to male counterparts' house. When you have a female child, avoid sending them. Don't tell them, go to Uncle Lagbaja's house.
I don't trust any other male,
including your blood brother, your biological brother. Don't leave your female child with your biological brother. It is very risky. You might know him, but you don't know what is in his mind.
Sorry for cutting you short.
Sure, go ahead.
Talking about teenage pregnancy, you know, some teens actually don't have a choice. Coming down to the northern culture, whereby teens, little girls are getting married to by older men without their own choice.
Yeah.
So then they don't have any. I saw this movie Dry, which was produced by Stephanie Okereke-Linus.
Yes.
It's an amazing movie trying to eradicate this culture that is causing a very big maniac in the society, because the children get this vascular diseases where they don't get to hold their pee, their bladder is destroyed.
I think it's a hole between the woman private part and the bladder. There's a hole between it.
It was so painful. It was a very tragic movie. I cried when I was in the movie. Let us stop all this, because it's really bad. The girl child is not to be in the kitchen or to be a marriage thing to be tossed around with. She's somebody. She can be a governor. She can be something tomorrow. She can be a doctor. She can save lives. Don't make her useless and
don't take that from her.
In this society, let her make a choice. Let our girl child make a choice.
Alright, and that's all we have for you on Let's Talk right here on Immaculate Television. And it's a wrap from the Early Rise crew. We hope you enjoyed each and every one of this segment. Join us again on Thursday as we take you on a roller coaster ride into the world of politics, into the world of sports, in our interview segment also. My name is Faintolua.
And my name still remains Omar. Thanks for staying tuned with us. Bye-bye.
Bye.